Nowhere in my mind I thought this was so close. That is definitely where the dude was going, if you ask me. So here are these sounds. Come here. It's a closed door there. Could be a sign. I swear I heard somebody unpin a grenade, but it probably was just it probably was just the wind, as they say. Oh man, I'm really tired after my fuck up. Like, how did I let that happen? What the hell was that? So I thought I am streaming for an hour while playing, and I wasn't streaming. I thought I was streaming mainly because Perplexity in the chat already said hello. But I'm not gonna blame that on him, that was my stupidity, you know? But they kinda affirmed me in that I'm online. I fucked up so bad. So I was streaming for an hour, talking and everything. And I wasn't actually streaming. So yeah, there is the thermal plant this way. The dude that looted this military probably is there right now. Man, I was so confused as to why there is no one in the chat, and well, no one in the chat after the first message, and then why I don't see the stream statistics. So I thought my OBS was glitched. And then, like, after 10 minutes of thinking that OBS is glitched, I decided to check my, YouTube on my phone. And there was this, sign showing that the stream is upcoming, but it's not live. I was confused about it for a minute or two. And then I realized what is happening. I had set up everything. But I just didn't press the start stream button. And I thought it was already online. What the fuck up, man. Sorry about that. So obviously there is a plane crash to my left, but I don't care enough. There was never much good loot to begin with. Yo, Purple, hello. You won't believe me what I just did, man. You absolutely won't believe it. Second? Okay. I guess I'll wait for a minute. See you in a bit. Hold on, let me actually get some water. I'm gonna be right back in a minute. Alright, I should be back. I hope you can hear me now. I got some water, I got some snacks. Uh, what happened? I have no idea what you're playing, but just interacting with you, isn't it? Okay, thank you, man. What happened is that for an hour or so, I was not streaming, and I thought I am streaming. So I was running around, talking, and then like 15 minutes ago I realized that I'm not streaming. No, don't tell me that. Will it work this time? Hopefully. Yes. It looks promising. Sorry, I was AFK for a while. It's okay, I just went off stream for a second to get some water and some snacks. It's alright. So you pretty much didn't miss anything important. How is life? Pretty tiring right now. But it's going well. Because there's no school to be worried about. It's just chill in the summer. Oh man, I really ran further than expected. I didn't mean to run this far. You can hear my water. Okay. That is one way to say it, yeah. Oh yeah, we do have summer holidays. Don't you have holidays as well? I thought you have the same kind of system. What's this game about? So it's basically a survival game from an apocalyptic world. Holy cow. It's basically a survival game, but there are zombies, so it's a zombie game. And occasionally there are players, and I think I just seen somebody run out of there. A lot of people call it the running simulator as well, because you run a lot. The maps are really big. There is it's just becoming a grasshopper. Yeah, right now probably. Yeah, I'm literally grasshopping. That's that's right. You know, DayZ, unlike other shooters, requires a lot of patience and survival skills, both of which I don't have. Okay. If there was a player anywhere near me, he could have already heard me killing the zombie. No, no, man. That's not what I wanted to do. Well, this doesn't spawn here, I'm sure. Ah, so there is a live dude somewhere. So basically, we are in a like a military campsite, and in military areas, there is pretty much a rule of kill on sight. You see somebody, you shoot. It's that simple. The only thing I know about DayZ is that guy got charged with terrorism because he played DayZ on a train. Wait, what? I don't know. I don't know about that. Is there a video or something about it? Seems kind of funny. I just heard him gun swap. He knows I'm here and... I can feel my heartbeat through everything right now. My god. And the worst part is I don't actually know where he went. can't believe I heard him so well. This is high cortisol gaming. Man, every time you see somebody in DayZ, your cortisol spikes like crazy. There's nothing more intense than that. So I don't really want to deal with close quarter gunfight, and I need to eat. So pretty much the best thing to do right now is to eat some steak right here and get a view on the compound with a sniper rifle. Yes, Purple, you are correct. Check it out. Watch me get headshotted here. I have no idea where he went. I don't know if the dude knew about me or not. It felt like he was pretty close. I thought he is in that yellow building here, but he was outside. Basically coming from the same way that I've been. That I've come from. I just randomly found a few months ago that I had a popular book in my house, just rotting away, and coincidentally, it is about your country. Is it really? Is it about something special or just like an overview of everything? Or like about a specific topic, like, I don't know, cuisine or something? I don't have this kind of patience for DayZ, hello? There is at least one thing for certain, and that's that I don't need to actually loot the place, because I know he was already in there. So if I'm bored, I can just move on with my life. I see a couple of zombies walking by, but that's not it. You know, if I was him, I would probably run out on a roof, so that I can have a better overview of my surroundings. But that is also pretty freaking dangerous, so I don't have the best survival skills, honestly. It's kind of a novel, so not really a country info type book. It's just set in Czech, so maybe get a few things related. Oh, that's nice. Just thought I'd mention that because it's a real wild coincidence. Yeah, my attention span is phenomenal. Maybe for other games definitely, but usually you would sit around like 20 to 30 minutes here, and I'm not gonna do that. Do you know who is the author of the book? Who wrote it? I honestly he won't. I honestly think he won't be returning to that same spot for a third time. So I'm a back out. I think I heard a plane or a helicopter, which would be really nice if it crashed. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I didn't hear anything coming after that, so I guess we leave it. The author is Nimal Dema. It's an Indian book written in English. Well, that's interesting. So, like, the author is Indian, but it's set in, like, Czech, like, space, or what? I guess the book discussion is the most dopamine-inducing thing left there. Compared to the grass-hopping simulator. Yeah, honestly. Man, grass-hopping simulator is pretty funny, honestly. And that's just what I needed, a battery. So that so that I can aim properly. Yeah, I'm just kind of curious, what does it have in common with Czechia when it's written by an Indian dude and translated into English, you know? Can you 360 no scope in DayZ? Well, I'm sure somebody has already done that. Yeah, you can, of course. And actually, most of the close quarter killing is happening with no scope. You just have to know where the center of your screen is, and then you fire without aiming. There are zombies down there, which makes me think he left this way. If he already left. If that's the case, we might have a similar point of interest. And most importantly, can you play Doom in DayZ? You can play Doom in Minecraft, but I wouldn't say you can do that in DayZ. That's a zombie down there. You probably cannot see it on YouTube because of the lowered quality. But that moving dot down there, slightly darker than its surrounding, that's a zombie. And I am way far out for the zombie to spawn, like, on me. Did you know some dude played Doom or Bacteria? Yeah. But I don't know, man. Don't you think it's kinda fake? I mean, it sounds really cool and that, but how do you wire a display? How do you wire a monitor to a bacteria to, like, process the image? You know, like. I should probably look up some explanation then. Don't worry, I'm on 240p anyways. Oh, so you can't see a thing then? Okay. No, that guy basically described his entire biological process. There's some serious motivation to becoming a biologist. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but like, what did he actually do to play the Doom? Was it like on a microscope, or I'm gonna have to look up the explanation after the stream. I'll look it up for you, don't worry, coming back in 10 minutes if you continue streaming. Yeah, I think I will continue streaming. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. If I don't die, honestly, I will be streaming. But if I die, I guess that's it. Or well, I will definitely wait for the explanation. That is for sure. But I might hop on a different server than Sakhal. Because this really bores me. Honestly, after, what? 3 hours of playing? Maybe 2. Yeah, like 2 hours of playtime today. And it's already so boring. I don't know how I could have spent freaking 9 hours a day on this. Maybe maturing is realizing that you can't spend 9 hours on a game a day. I don't know. But I definitely wouldn't call myself mature. That's for sure. Such a stupid child. Whatever. The doors are closed, but that doesn't mean a thing. Because I think the doors can generate open or closed. It doesn't, like... I can paint my rifle white. That's not the best way you could spend your time at a melee base. But it might look cool, honestly. What do you know? Well, that actually looks pretty fucked up. But it's cool at the same time, you know? It's a little differentiation from the base game. I like it. Oh, this has been picked clean. A Steyr AUG mag, really? Made with 5.56 and there is no 5.56 in there. Means somebody took it out and then they left some 5.56 here. How strange is that? No. 22 long rifle rounds. I don't think I've succeeded at avoiding the zombie, honestly. Well, for now I have, but it's gonna be aggroed anyways. There's a zombie which is not being aggroed. That's a good sign. I just have to. I might just have to say, you know, fuck it and fuck it, we ball. I think I heard footsteps. I keep hearing sounds which I necessarily don't like, but I think it's just my mind and the paranoia making up those noises. Honestly. Holy. I don't think the zombies should normally spawn down there. They probably ran there chasing a guy. Holy shit, that's a suppressor. I'm gonna keep this jacket. An AKM mag. I can't imagine how somebody missed that while looting. Maybe they left already a long time ago. I think I heard the tree shiver outside. Like somebody could be waiting there. Holy cow, a new vest. That's really cool. And the helmet as well. Even though it's badly damaged, so I don't really care. That is really cool. Okay, I wasn't thinking much of it when I aggroed him. I was like, I'm just gonna run away. But I'm glad I didn't, you know? I'm glad he continued chasing me. 'Cause man, you cannot repair this one. But that's a nice plate carrier. The only thing I'm not protected against is wait a second. Okay. I am kinda prepared? No, protected against hunger. With Zagorki chocolate. But I don't have a lot of it. That's kind of sketchy. You know, the fact that I've already seen 2 people on this live. I hadn't killed any of them. Makes me really mad. You know, it's like, well, what am I even here for if not killing people? Okay, I will need new gloves. Let me check my phone. So that I know where I am. Not like as the means to get some dopamine. Okay, there's the thermal plant. I'm here. Going this way. Basically, we want to get into Nogovo, which is that town in front. There should be a... Yes, water fountain. Well, that's not a fountain, you know, but like a water source. So now that this one issue is sorted out, I desperately need food. It would be really funny to find a can of black paint and try to paint the rifle again, now with black paint. That could give us some like tiger stripe vibes of like a basic camo, if you know what I mean. But unfortunately, the paint spray is really uncommon, I think. It's not like super uncommon, but you don't see it very often. You find it more in like industrial shacks and in the military garages and military industrial. Man, if I had a Mosin, I'd be fine. Or at least a CR mag, you know? If I had a mag for this rifle right here. Right, I'm gonna play myself some music. 'Cause it's so boring right now. And I hope you not hear this, cause I would get copyright striked if you did. Yo, welcome back, man. Happy to see you again. Did you Google the guy with the bacteria already, or? Oh, really? I like how smooth the game is sometimes. Nah, it's alright, man. Take your time. Holy! That's a good gun we have here. Ooh, epoxy. That could be useful for repairing my stuff. But I'm not sure if the combat helmet is worth repairing even. No, it's pretty bad. Went a mag for it as well. Hello. I'm gonna throw the scope. I don't need it. I don't have a gun for it. I don't have a battery for it. It's damaged. Whatever. I can see your message, Purple, by the way. I will just take some time to just take some time. I don't need the shovel either. Because I desperately need food. So give me a minute. I will check some houses, make a fire, and then read it all after. Somebody's been here, I guess, based on that shirt. But I'd say it's been a while, honestly. Lots of medical here. Could have some fun stuff for me. The guy used genetically engineered eco cells. It's a living 1-bit biological screen. And the game itself wasn't thinking, but processed on the computer, translated into binary on a pixel data. Oh my god. No, I'm not grasshopping at 150 heart rate anymore. The dude is gone, hopefully. So that's okay. So if I'm getting it right, he used the bacteria as a display, right? I feel like keeping a gun next to my fireplace is a very bad idea, but okay, so I have 2 pieces of food. I need them to defrost. And even if they do, and it's nowhere close to the amount of food I need actually. So let's look in the surrounding houses as well. I need to make it quick so that I don't burn my food. That would be also very funny. I mean, it would be hella annoying, but it would be funny. Not gonna lie. Yeah, canned sardines, that is what I wanted. It's not a lot, but it's hell better than nothing. I'm just gonna go here to check on my food. Oh, that was Right in time. Let's wait for it to warm up. Nice. A genetic suppressor was used to toggle bacteria luminosity, turning each cell or on or off to match the compressed game frames. It took 9 hours to go from one frame to another. Well, that's crazy. Playing through the entire 5-hour game of Doom would theoretically take roughly 600 hours. Man, wow. And I still think it was completely worth it. That is that is crazy. But yeah, I thought the bacteria was used like a processing um, tool. But still, it's absolutely crazy. Don't get me wrong. Every time I play DayZ for a longer time in a row, it always makes me want to build a base. It's kind of funny, but then when I actually start, it's so annoying. You never have the materials you need. And it takes freaking hours to find it. Yes, that's right. You You technically can build bases in DayZ, but the process itself is so annoying. There even is like a mod for base building expansion, so that it's so that you know the base building is better than vanilla. There is a mod for that, but it still is really annoying. It would be pretty useful if I had a group to play with, I think. But being alone, it just takes so much time and effort. You have to keep it. You have to keep it alive from being raided. That's pretty. I'm not saying I don't have the time for that, but I'm pretty lazy, honestly. I don't see the return on investment, if you call it that. Well, how did you get here? Shut up. Give me the epi. Didn't I close the door before? What the hell? Never mind. The real question is, can you make methylphenylpropane? I mean, in DayZ. Probably not. What makes you think so? Well, before I answer that question, I probably should know what that actually is. So, will you tell me? It feels kind of wrong getting rid of a knife. And that's why I'm not gonna do it, honestly. I would much rather get rid of the ammo, which I will never use anyway, instead of throwing away a good knife. Honestly, most of the games don't have any return on investment, and you'll always get bored and question what you're doing in life, unless you have the friends. Absolutely, man. You described it perfectly. That's also why I stopped, like, you know, hating shitty games like Fortnite and stuff. Because I I realized that the value is in playing it with friends. And I always hated it because yeah, oh, it's not realistic and stuff like that. But was that the only food I got? Probably. Did GG. Its chemical name was of the chemical from Breaking Bad. Oh, okay. So you mean meth? Okay. I was kind of thinking that could be the case from the name, but I wasn't sure. Yeah, that's absolutely right. It it really gets boring if you don't have the people or if you're not full into content creation. It also, I think, depends on how much you play it, because sometimes I really enjoy spending like 5 hours on DayZ, having a run or two. It's so good, but I can't do it like consistently always, you know. And then you become a nihilist, then a mathematician, then you get a lobotomy, and then you die. That's that's one way to go with life. Okay. Do I remember playing any game consistently and still enjoyed it on your own? Well, honestly, man, despite this content creation that I do, My water up time, bro, is really eating shit from the can, yeah. That's exactly what I thought. Uh, that it doesn't look, that it doesn't look that yummy. Absolutely. I mean, honestly, honestly, in my opinion, every canned food looks horrible, but this one is on a new level. Could not agree more. But back to the gaming stuff. I've Whoa. My first thought was that I'm lagging pretty hard, and now you can see how the bases look. You know, you have these gates and like these fences locked with a lock. That's how bases look in this game. Uh, yeah, but back to the point. What was I gonna say? I'm not really a big gamer in the term of like playing a lot of games. I do have like two or three games to which I return consistently, and I'm not really into trying a lot of new games and stuff. I just like my two or three games, which is like of course Minecraft, then DayZ, and then it would be Call of Duty on my phone. But that is exactly the game I play only for the people. I have a friend who plays it, and we played together even after 4 years or so. So that's pretty cool. That's the instance of a game I play for just the people. Even though I kind of dislike the game itself. Uh, Honestly, I think every game gets kind of boring at times. That's, I think that's inevitable. But yeah, I don't think I have a game which would which would stimulate me all times. Would I rather eat canned shit or eat octopus balls from Japan? Uh, well, is that a real thing? Whoa, we got more food. We got more canned shit, or well, canned spaghetti. Uh, that's gonna look very yummy as well. Be prepared to look at that. Honestly, I feel like I'm gonna throw away the rigger with its mags. Holy shit, literally. Yes. I will probably return to the third mag for the Ruger. Or maybe not. 3 is too much. I will keep it at 2. Right. There's a lot of useful stuff, but I'm such a loot goblin, you know? There's the 9mm for SMGs, the AK mags, the AUG mags. What the hell am I even doing? I probably don't need the 9mm for a pistol, honestly. Even though... I will keep that. Never mind. What is our guy doing? Stimulating movements with his hands like a magazine. He's probably compensating for the lack of real life stimulating movement as such. Whoa. Anyways. Anyways, I heard some gunshots from the island. From the bridge crossing. I'm probably gonna load up a mag. Hold on. So that I have space for this shit. So there are real people in the map or area as you just grasshopping around 150 BPM looking for someone other guy. Controlled guy kill on sight, yeah. Basically you described DayZ. It's mainly a survival game with zombies, so it takes a lot to survive just the environment itself, especially on the winter map. But there is the addition of real life players that you might encounter at any time. And when you do meet the player, shit hits the fan literally, because DayZ is such an anxiety-driven game, you know, because you spend a lot of time while looting and running, getting the stuff, and then you can lose it in literally 3 seconds at any time. So basically that is the DayZ kind of summed up. And you have to be really okay with losing all of your stuff, because if you're not okay with it... How did I not close the door? If you're not okay with losing your stuff, you will lose your mind. Like, it is that simple. You will lose your mind over getting killed. Stimulating hand movement. Whoa. Man, what a quote. What exactly do you mean? Just to be sure. The, the stream has a delay of like 10 seconds or so. I'm not really sure what that was meant for. Watch me die here. Did it seriously miss? Okay. If you don't lose your stability, you lose your mind. Yeah. Okay. That's right. Oh, I should have taken the ACOG like 4 hours ago. This would be so nice. I mean, it's damaged. I'm gonna triple carry the rifle. Just because I have a lot of ammo for it. I have a lot of ammo for this thing too. Just one magazine. Man, everything is damaged. Yeah, I do remember the names. Why? Don't tell me you came up with another one. I'm just gonna take the bullets and run away. Why is there so much MP5? There's so many bullets for the thing. I also have the mags and stuff. I'm really such a gun goblin. Oh my god. But I have like, what? 15, 30, 55, 62 rounds for an MP5 and even more. That's better than this, isn't it? Like, that quote by Sleeky Boy the Great is actually the Buddhist description of the rigged game called life. Well, you will definitely lose your mind if you didn't lose your foreign possessions. Nice. Okay, watch me make the biggest mistake. Throwing my gun to the ocean just to die here. That would be freaking funny. And I'm gonna take this pristine MP5 with the mag. I will free up so much space. How many pockets does our guy have? A lot of pockets. Yes, but it also... Even this amount of pockets is never enough. I would prefer to have a backpack twice as big. That would make my loot goblin inner self satisfied fully. Hold on, so let's load up the mags. Standard use of sticky fingers. I mean, don't tell me we damaged the magazine so much. It's barely damaged actually, just by loading it. Okay. So I definitely do need a gun cleaning kit now. So we have 30 rounds in here. A rifle. And all of my shit is damaged. Insane. Yeah, even the magazine and the optics gets damaged. Even the bullets can get ruined. It's and don't get me started on suppressors. They get damaged so quickly. It's actually pretty annoying, you know, that the suppressors get damaged so quickly. Whoa. A better backpack for my loot goblin. Yes, it makes it feel better, and it makes it lose its durability. Because it weakens the magazine. No pun intended. Screw you. Go to battery. I thought that's gonna be a dude. Holy. A server restart. Anyways, it's not a good idea to be logging off the server in the military zone. But I actually need to end the stream because of some work I have to do. But oh boy, I hope I'm gonna be online soon. I don't know when. Give me like 2 or 3 days. So yeah, that's what our boy looks like. I hope the game got saved before the server restart, because this is some old stuff I have on myself, but never mind. Have a great day ahead, or not. What do you mean, or not? You too, man. Really enjoyed talking to you. It was great. And yeah, hopefully see you next time, man. See ya.